All right, I want to talk a little bit about how you might share folders and documents from Google Drive. One of the great things about having cloud storage with, storing your documents up in the cloud is that you can get to them from all over the place. You can get to them with your phone, of course, you can get to them with your tablets, you can get to them from your computer at the office because they're all stored in a single location there in the cloud at Google Drive. Now, one great thing about that, too, is that you can allow other people to access those documents as well. And this is a process we call sharing the document. And then others can collaborate with you. They can view the documents that you have. They can edit things that they need to in the documents that you share with them. So it's a great tool. Now, there's a little bit of danger here because then you're exposing some of your data to other people, and they might be able to get to things that you don't intend them to get to. So it's very important that you're careful with this process of sharing your documents. So I'm going to just show you some simple sharing right now. Let's suppose that I've got other people that are managing or need access to the Lions Little League team. So I can click on this folder, I can right click on it and choose Share. And when I do, it comes up with a window that looks like this, and it says Share with Others, and I can enter email addresses of particular people I want to share with, and I can choose whether they would like to edit or to view those things. And I'll do that in just a second, but I prefer to do it through the advanced setting. I'll show you that in just a second. But I want to mention this thing up here called Get Shareable Link. Now you can get a link to this particular folder, and then you can send that link to other people. And you can do that by simply clicking here, and it turns on link sharing. Now there's a danger to this because anybody with this link can then view the documents, or you can change it to allow them to even edit the document. Now this could be a little bit dangerous because you don't have control over who gets that link once you've sent it out. If you send it to your sister, your brother, and then they send it on to somebody else, or if they publish it on the link on Facebook, then all of a sudden everybody can get to that particular document or folder. So that's kind of a dangerous thing. So I don't really like doing that, and you wouldn't really find this ever in a corporate environment where you just share links. Instead, I prefer to share with specific people. And so what I'll do is come down here to Advanced Settings, and I'll click on Advanced. And now at this point, I've still got this where anybody because link sharing is on, anybody with a link can view that. I can change that and take that away and just turn off that link sharing that I just turned on earlier. So I'm going to save that. And so now only I can access it right now. It's private, and I'm the owner. And if I want to allow somebody else to access it, I can type their names down here. Now I'm going to go ahead and type in another Google account that I have, jim.kamak@gmail, and it knows who I am already. And that will share it with my other Google account. So I'm going to allow Jim Kamak, the other Jim Kamak, to edit this. I can change that so we can only view it. So I'm going to click on Send, and what it will do, it will send an email to Jim, the other Jim Kamak, and tell him that this folder has been shared with him. So I'm going to click on Send, and now it also lists him now and shows that he can edit. If I want to remove him, I can click on X, and that'll take him out. Now the good thing about this is that since this is a Gmail user, a Google user, then he needs to be logged in to Google in order to access your Google documents. So this is an important aspect of security because we know who they are. So I can click Done, and that document is now shared, or that folder is shared. Now I also want to point out a couple other things. I can share an individual document, but my preference is always to share folders, and once you share a folder, everything in that folder is visible. This is a little easier to manage than sharing individual documents because sometimes there's some conflicts or some uncertainty. If you put a shared document maybe was shared with one person and they have the ability to view it, but if you put it in a folder where they might have the ability to edit the contents of the folder, then you're uncertain as to what actual privileges they have. So my experience has been to simplify your life, share folders, not individual documents, unless you have a compelling reason to share an individual document.